Manny Pacquiao's story is one of extraordinary resilience. He rose from abject poverty to become one of boxing's greatest legends. His journey is a testament to the power of hard work and determination. Manny's life is a beacon of hope for millions around the world. He proves that anything is possible with unwavering belief in oneself. Manny's story transcends boxing. It's a universal tale of human spirit triumphing over adversity. His life embodies the indomitable will to succeed against all odds. He is a symbol of hope for the underprivileged and a testament to the extraordinary power of the human spirit. Manny Pacquiao was born into extreme poverty in Kibawe, Philippines. This small, rural village was a place where opportunities were scarce and life was a daily struggle for many families. Manny's family was no exception. They lived in a modest home, barely more than a shack, with a roof that leaked whenever it rained. The walls were thin and the floor was made of dirt. Despite these harsh conditions, this was the place Manny called home. His family struggled daily to make ends meet. Manny's parents worked tirelessly, taking on any job they could find, but it was never enough. The constant worry about where the next meal would come from was a heavy burden on their shoulders. They often had to make difficult choices, sacrificing their own needs to ensure that their children had something to eat. Their home was a small shack with a leaky roof. When the rains came, they had to place buckets and pots around the house to catch the water. The sound of raindrops hitting the metal roof was a constant reminder of their precarious situation. Yet, within those walls, there was a sense of warmth and love that no amount of money could buy. Food was scarce, and Manny often went to bed hungry. There were days when all they had to eat was rice and salt. The pangs of hunger were a familiar feeling, but Manny learned to endure it. He knew that complaining wouldn't change their situation, so he kept his worries to himself. Life in Kibawe was tough, but Manny's family remained close-knit. They found strength in each other, sharing their joys and sorrows. Family gatherings, though simple, were filled with laughter and stories. These moments of togetherness were a source of comfort and hope. They supported each other through their hardships. Manny's parents taught him the value of hard work and perseverance. They instilled in him a sense of responsibility and the importance of helping others. This strong family bond was the foundation that would shape Manny's character and future. Despite the hardships, Manny's spirit shone through. He was a cheerful and energetic child, always finding ways to make the best of their situation. His smile was infectious, and his positive attitude lifted the spirits of those around him. He had a cheerful disposition and a strong work ethic. From a young age, Manny took on various chores to help his family. Whether it was fetching water, gathering firewood, or helping with the small garden they had, he did it all with a sense of purpose and determination. From a young age, Manny knew he had to help his family. He understood the sacrifices his parents were making and wanted to do his part. This sense of duty and responsibility was ingrained in him, driving him to work hard and never give up. He never complained about their situation. Instead, he focused on what he could do to make things better. His resilience was remarkable, and he faced each day with a sense of hope and optimism. Instead, he looked for ways to contribute and ease their burden. Manny's willingness to help out in any way he could was a testament to his character. He was always ready to lend a hand, whether it was for his family or neighbors in need. His resilience and determination were evident even as a child. These qualities would become the cornerstone of his journey, propelling him from the humble beginnings in Kibawe to the global stage. Manny Pacquiao's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, hard work, and the unwavering support of a loving family. At the tender age of 12, Manny left school to help support his family. He took on odd jobs, selling bread and cigarettes on the streets. He also worked on construction sites, carrying heavy loads under the scorching sun. The work was grueling for a boy his age, but Manny never wavered. He knew his family depended on him. Each day was a test of his physical and mental strength. The weight of responsibility rested heavily on his young shoulders. But Manny never lost sight of his goals. He dreamed of a better life for himself and his family. His determination to overcome his circumstances fueled his spirit. Boxing offered Manny an escape from the harsh realities of poverty. Growing up in the impoverished streets of General Santos City in the Philippines, Manny faced challenges that many could not even imagine. The daily struggle for food, the constant threat of violence, and the lack of opportunities weighed heavily on him. But within the four walls of that dilapidated boxing gym, he found a sanctuary. It was a place where he could channel his frustrations and fears into something productive, something that gave him hope. He discovered a passion for the sport at a young age. The first time he saw a boxing match on a small, flickering television screen, he was mesmerized. The speed, the power, the strategy, it all captivated him. He would sit for hours, eyes glued to the screen, absorbing every punch, every move, every victory, and every defeat. It was in those moments that a dream began to take shape in his young mind. He would watch boxing matches on television and shadowbox for hours. In the dimly lit corners of his small room, he would mimic the moves of his boxing idols, throwing punches into the air with a determination that belied his age. His imagination transformed that modest space into a grand arena, where he was the champion, the hero of his own story. His uncle, Sardo Mejia, introduced him to the world of boxing. Sardo saw the spark in Manny's eyes and decided to nurture it. He took Manny under his wing, teaching him the basics of the sport, the importance of discipline, and the value of hard work. Under his uncle's guidance, Manny's raw talent began to take shape, and his passion for boxing grew even stronger. Manny started training in a makeshift gym with limited equipment. The gym was far from glamorous. It was a rundown space with cracked walls and a leaky roof. But to Manny, it was a place of endless possibilities. The lack of proper equipment didn't deter him. Instead, it fueled his determination to succeed. He used sand-filled bags as punching bags and old tires for agility drills. Creativity became his ally. He would fill old sacks with sand to use as punching bags and set up makeshift agility drills using discarded tires. Every punch, every drill, every drop of sweat was a step closer to his dream. Manny's dedication to training was unwavering. Day in and day out, he pushed himself to the limit. His focus was razor sharp, his resolve unbreakable. He knew that the road to success was long and arduous, but he was prepared to walk it, no matter the cost. He trained with a ferocity that belied his small stature. Despite his small frame, Manny's punches packed a powerful punch. His intensity in training was unmatched, and his energy seemed boundless. He was a force to be reckoned with, even at a young age. He possessed a natural talent and a hunger to learn. Every training session was an opportunity to improve, to learn new techniques, to refine his skills. His natural talent shone through, but it was his insatiable hunger for knowledge that set him apart. He would run miles every day to improve his stamina. Long before the sun rose or after it had set, Manny could be found running through the streets of his neighborhood. The rough paths and uneven terrain were his training ground, and every mile he ran was a testament to his dedication. His hard work and dedication began to pay off. Slowly but surely, Manny's efforts started to yield results. He began to win local fights, earning the respect and admiration of those around him. Each victory was a step closer to his dream, a validation of his hard work. He started winning local amateur fights, gaining recognition for his speed and power. His speed and power in the ring became his trademarks. With each fight, his reputation grew, and so did his confidence. The boy who once shadowboxed in a dimly lit room was now a rising star on the path to greatness. Section 5. The Road to Manila. At the tender age of 16, Manny Pacquiao made the life-changing decision to leave his hometown and move to the bustling city of Manila. It was a bold and courageous step for someone so young, but Manny was driven by a burning desire to change his life and the lives of his family. He sought better training opportunities and a chance to pursue a professional boxing career. The streets of Manila were filled with promise, but also with challenges that Manny had never faced before. He knew that the road ahead would be tough, but he was ready to face it head-on. Life in Manila was equally challenging. The city was a maze of crowded streets and bustling neighborhoods, a stark contrast to the simpler life Manny had known. The noise, the people, and the sheer scale of the city were overwhelming, but Manny was undeterred. He lived in a small, cramped room with other aspiring boxers. The living conditions were far from ideal, with multiple young men sharing a tiny space, but it was a sacrifice Manny was willing to make for his dream. The camaraderie among the boxers was a source of strength and motivation. He often slept on the floor and struggled to afford basic necessities. Meals were simple and sparse, but Manny never complained. He knew that every hardship he endured was a step closer to his goal. His determination and resilience were unwavering. Despite the hardships, Manny never lost sight of his dream. He spent countless hours shadowboxing, visualizing his future success. The boxing ring became a symbol of hope and a reminder of why he had come to Manila in the first place. He trained relentlessly at a local gym, catching the eye of experienced trainers. His work ethic was unmatched, and his passion for boxing was evident in every punch he threw. The gym became his second home, a place where he could channel his energy and focus on his craft. They recognized his raw talent and dedication, pushing him to hone his skills. The trainers saw something special in Manny, a potential that set him apart from the rest. They provided guidance, support, and the tough love needed to mold him into a formidable fighter. He was determined to make a name for himself in the competitive world of boxing. Every match, every victory, and every defeat was a lesson that brought him closer to his dream. Manny Pacquiao's journey to Manila was just the beginning of a remarkable story of perseverance, talent, and unyielding spirit. Section 6. Trials and Triumphs. Manny's professional boxing career began in 1995. He fought tirelessly, taking any fight he could get. His early fights were in small venues for little pay. He endured grueling training regimes and fought with unwavering determination. He slowly climbed the ranks, amassing an impressive winning streak. His aggressive style and knockout power started to garner attention. People were drawn to his relentless fighting spirit and his humble demeanor outside the ring. He was quickly becoming a fan favorite in the Philippines. His victories offered hope and inspiration to his countrymen. Section 7. Rise of the Pac-Man. Manny's breakthrough came in 1998 when he won his first world title. He defeated Chachay Sasakul for the WBC flyweight title. It was a moment of immense pride for Manny and his country. His victory resonated across the Philippines. He became a national hero, a symbol of hope and resilience. His world title victory opened doors to bigger opportunities. He moved up in weight class, facing tougher opponents. Manny's relentless style and knockout power earned him the nickname Pac-Man. He became known for his devastating left hook and his incredible speed. Section 8. A legacy forged in determination. Manny Pacquiao's boxing career is legendary. He is the only boxer in history to win 12 major world titles in 8 different weight divisions. He has defeated some of the biggest names in boxing, including Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, and Ricky Hatton. His fights became global events, captivating audiences worldwide. His achievements in the ring are a testament to his unparalleled skill, determination, and unwavering self-belief. But Manny's impact extends far beyond the boxing ring. He used his platform to inspire millions and give back to his community. His story of resilience and triumph resonated with people from all walks of life. Section 9. Beyond the ring. Manny Pacquiao's generosity is as legendary as his boxing career. He is known for his philanthropic work, building homes, schools, and hospitals in the Philippines. He has always remembered his roots, using his success to uplift others. He believes in sharing his blessings and empowering those less fortunate. Manny's compassion extends beyond financial contributions. He actively participates in community development projects. His dedication to serving others has earned him immense respect and admiration. He is a role model for athletes worldwide, demonstrating the power of sports to inspire and create positive change.